sit exactly on your sit bones. Legs bent, feet on the floor. Bring feet together, bring leg bones together. Put your hands on the side of your thighs and help yourself in pushing the bones together. Elongate the big toes, the small toes forward, and stretch the heels towards the sit bones. That should create a chain reaction to the sit bones. Then hollows of the knee up to the ceiling, sit bones to the back and up. Do a tiny step sidewards with your toes, with your heels, with your toes. Embrace, interlace your fingers behind the hollow of the knee for a moment. Interlace, pull elbows to the side. Inhale through your nose and imagine that the diaphragm stretches beyond your elbows to the side. Bring in the sacrum deeper into your body and lead it to the crown with all the other vertebrae. Change position of fingers. Stretch the right hollow of the knee up to the ceiling, the left hip pan back up, left hollow of the knee up to the ceiling, right hip pan back up. Repeat it a couple of times, swiftly. Then bring your hands to the front of your thighs, fingers point upward direction of the knee, wrists pull down towards the groin. Push your hands in to your thighs and feel what happens. Let go, the torso comes back, great. Push, let go, push, let go, and work the lower abdomen and the lower back connected with each other. So whenever you're ready, come back onto the mat, come down. Yes, you can cross. Yes, you can do it like Anastasia shows it. Go on the lower arm and come down. Yes. Make sure the butterfly has its space underneath the lumbar spine. The muscles rest on the mat. The vertebra, the bones are hovering. Bring your lower arms parallel to the torso, hands on the floor. If Yolanta, yes, if you touch the stone floor, it's so much more fun to suck the root of your hands into the floor. Jan on the wood is perfect. Sort of suck the root of your hands into the surface and bring the muscles of your arms back to the armpit and rotate outward from there. You can think the muscles back from the thumb side, from the pinky side, from the absolute middle of your wrist, inside and outside. The goal is that in the end, your upper arm balls are resting on the mat and really let go. It looks as if your back were arched a little bit too much. Can you, Anastasia, can you relax the long muscles of the back? Yes, a little bit more, great. Then bring the side of your hands onto the groin and push forward towards the heels in order to elongate the lower back and the lower abdomen. It looks beautiful, Jan. It shows what it does to the whole stomach. Then keep that push with the sides of your hands and slide the right heel forward with the golden egg in your heel. Yes, it's important that the stretch comes from the back side of your leg. Same with the left leg. Imagine the golden egg and slide it forward. Now, with your hands, you can push your front thighs towards your heels and open the groin and make sure that the pelvis is completely upright. Wonderful. You can leave your hands there. Inhale at the right heel, exhale at the left armpit, and rotate arm muscles out even more. Left heel, right armpit. Repeat each diagonal once more. Ng is always helpful. Ng. Elbows to the side. Feel your scapula. What are they doing? If you can't feel them anymore, if they're hovering above the floor, you're doing great. If not, go feel your upper arm balls. Maybe you pour some magic liquid around your upper arm balls and move them away from each other and back down even more. Wonderful. Now you can leave your hands where they are. Activate the longitudinal ligaments. The one inside your spine, the two lateral ones, the one up the front of your body, the middle line. Activate the lateral ligaments even more. Think them up to your earlobe, and with a hearty bring up your crown and keep that push in the front thigh musculature. And up, great. And you can push your hands towards the feet with each Come back. Relax for a moment. Bring your arms further to the side. Stretch your lower arms to the side. Not quite that high, Yolanda. Further down, further down, further down. Yeah, the wrist should be at the same height as the armpit. When you move further up, people lift their upper arm balls again. Suck in the root of your hand and pull the muscles back towards your armpit. Invite the sacrum into your body and keep it up high in order to keep the pelvic halves on the floor. Stretch the left hollow of the knee to the left. Bring the left foot inside at the right leg. Lift the inside of the heel a little bit. Stretch the right iliac wing through to the right, more. Cross left foot over right leg, slide up over the heel, bend right leg and pull the right thigh towards your torso. Wonderful. Left, inside of the left heel pulls right, hollow of the knee pulls left. Right hollow of the knee pulls up to the ceiling. Relax the muscles of both thighs towards the groin. Now pull the left sit bone forward a little bit so it's on the same level as the right one, and enjoy the stretch. Imagine the golden egg in your heel. Jan, the right leg is parallel to the floor. Yes. And tenderly roll that golden egg forward and let it roll back and forward and back with completely relaxed feet. Great job, Jan, great job. Relax the right leg, slowly come back onto the floor, slide the golden egg forward, right leg slides forward, left leg slides forward. Yes, legs parallel, and feel the difference. Change sides, right hollow of the knee to the side, foot inside the left leg, lift the heel a little bit, keep the left iliac wing down on the floor. Yes, even more, relax the left half of the pelvis. Foot slides over left leg, slides up over the knee, bend the knee, pull the left thigh towards the torso, lower leg up in the air. Now you pull the right sit bone forward a little bit, stretch the inside of the right heel to the left and the hollow of the knee to the right. If you're ready for it, flirt with the golden egg, play with the golden egg in your left heel. Just tenderly roll it forward and let it roll back. For coming back, you don't have to do anything. Wonderful. Relax left leg, slowly come down, slide forward with your golden eggs, and feel, are both legs the same length again? I hope so. Bend knees, bend legs, sorry. Yeah, bend your legs, feet on the floor. No, the small bridge. Feet together, legs together for a moment, hollows of the knee up to the ceiling, sit bones down, enlarging the hollow for your butterfly. A tiny step with your toes to the side, the heels, the toes. Tip the joints of your big toes into the mat a couple of times in order to fix the leg axis. Then elongate the hip pans towards the heels, elongate the sit bones towards the heels. Pull the hip pans together and direct them through the lower legs into the eternity, and lift the pelvis a little bit. Long sacrum, long stomach muscles. Come back. Repeat it a couple of times. Come back with butterfly alive. Elongate hip pans, pull them together, direct them through the lower legs. Keep everything the same length, the flanks, the back, and the stomach. Come back, and one last time. Let go, come back, butterfly is alive. Bring your hands onto the front thigh. With the root of your hands, push your groins down a little bit, and then with your whole hand, push the muscles of the front thigh up to the ceiling, and the sit bones pull into the other direction. Again, hip hands forward, hip hands together, bring them up and feel is a difference now. Come up in the small bridge. Yes. and back. Jan, can you feel a difference? I had the impression that the lower stomach was sort of shortened slightly, and this would be a way to coach yourself so that your front side stays long. Great. Interlace your fingers above your chest. They are hovering, don't lay them down. Elbows pull to the side. Right, hollow of the knee to the right, left to the left. Bring foot soles together. Make sure all toes touch and the whole round of the heel has the same intensity in contact. Pull the heels up a little bit. Wrap the pinky toe into the cloud. It should be feather light and not press into the floor. Lateral ligaments, activate them, elongate them up to the earlobes, and crown up to the ceiling. Bring your head up, wonderful. Elbows stretch to the side. Elongate the tailbone and the sit bones towards the heels, and pull the elbows to the side at the same time, and up the crown. Great job, Jan. Wonderful. Anastasia, crown up. Let your bun lead. Imagine you have a drone in your bun that keeps your head high, the crown up. Come back. Bend legs, relax. You can shake them for a moment. Come onto your feet into the deep transitional squat. Point the joints of your big toe into the floor 5 times and feel the chain reaction toward the sit bones. Stretch the right hollow of the knee up forward and the left hip pan back up. Left hollow of the knee, right hip pan. Invite the sacrum deeper into your body and bring all the vertebrae up to the crown. Come onto your feet. Your spine stays down. Interlace fingers behind the hollow of the knee. Stretch elbows to the side. And bring your lower leg back over the heels. Yolanda, risk a look to Jan. Straighten your torso, yes. Longitudinal ligaments help. Activate the one stomach side and one at the back, and bring them together like a magnet of light. Tenderly stretch the right hollow of the knee forward and the left hip pan back up. Left hollow of the knee forward, right hip pan back up. Stretch that lower back. Feel your levatorani really work. Let unlace your fingers. Bring your hands lengthwise on top of your lower leg. Wrists just beneath the kneecap. Push the lower legs back until the hollow of the knee is above your Achilles tendon, knee over heel. Feel what it does to your lower back. It beautifully and easily stretches your lumbar spine and brings the pelvis in the perfect position. Bring your hands above the knees. Make contact with your crown. Start to pull it up to the ceiling. Let your hands slide up to your groins. Push your groins Back, back, back. This keeps the chest above your pelvis, elbows pull to the side and come back until your toes are absolutely free of any pressure. Then let your arms hang for a moment. You remember the penguin we did in the first exercises when you were sitting on the chair. Bend your hands forward, sharp angle, right angle between hand and lower arm. Push the root of your hand down towards the floor and accept that wonderful stretch in your torso musculature. And with each you push the penguin hands down. You can see it beautifully on Jan and Jolanta and Anastasia. You can keep your hands like that if it helps you to stay beautifully aligned, or you can just relax your hands again and let your arms hang, hang, hang. Inhale at your perineum and spiral your breath to the right around your spine in a generous spiral. Exhale through your crown. Inhale at your perineum and spiral your breath around left of the vertebra. Generous spiral, elongate, pull the vertebrae away from each other, make space for the discs and the bones. That spiral breath you can take into your everyday life easily. Thank you. That was lesson 1. You did a great job.